What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I have not talked to you guys in forever and I miss you guys so much. Sorry that I haven't been here. So I thought I would come back with a story time, and I'm gonna explain what's on my face right now. No, it is not a filter. This is literally a fucking burn. This story time is when I traveled to Miami, South Beach, Florida, and it went 2 years ago now. This is the time that I shut down the Miami downtown freeway. It's honestly a really good story. Okay, so basically there was a bunch of us that went to Miami and we really wanted to explore because we just like to travel. So we rented mopeds, and I'll be inserting some photos of what the moped looked like. So that was the moped, and it was honestly super cheap. It was only $60 to have it for like the whole day, or like 24 or 48 hours, something like that. So we rented them and we started traveling. My best friend and I were very adventurous and we like to be a little cray-cray. So we took the moped out of South Beach and we went over the bridge. So the first stop that we went to was Little Haiti, I think is how you say it. And we went to McDonald's. Well, first we were waiting for one of our friends, Diego, to meet us there, because they were all being little freaking pussies. They didn't want to come, they didn't want to do anything. So we're like, okay, well, we're just gonna go keep exploring. So we went to this super sketch part of town in Little Haiti, and we're like, no, we're two girls, we're gonna go somewhere else. So we went to the McDonald's, and when we went to the McDonald's, we were waiting for them because they're like, wait for us. So we waited, and then we drove off, and then we went to this other super rich part of Miami, and then we started traveling by the beach and all this stuff. It was so awesome. Well, the next day we kept going. The next day we got on the bikes and we were all going, and we're like, you know what, let's just go crazy. Let's just keep going till we can't stop. So we went all over South Beach again. And we're like, okay, we're bored of South Beach, let's go somewhere else. So we decided to go to downtown Miami. We got lost and separated upon going to downtown Miami. It was me and my friend Ivan, I believe. And we were somewhere at this fool's house in downtown Miami just waiting for my best friend and her best friend Diego to come and meet us. After a good 30 to 40 minutes, they finally found us, and then we proceeded to go back on the freeway. We literally went all the way to Key West. I mean, we seen SeaWorld. There's this other huge overpass freeway type thing. I'll insert the video so you guys can see. And we were on there. We went to Key West. We went to the National Forest, and then we were coming back. And mind you, these mopeds only go about 35 to 45 miles per hour. And if you hit a bump or something, you're fucking done. You will fall and you will hurt yourself, especially if you're going that fast. And I mean, we were on the actual freeways, guys. So it was very unsafe. And thinking back on it now, I'm like, why did I do this again? I don't know why I did that. I know. Anyways, we did it. So we were on our way back. So we drove through the forest again. We drove past SeaWorld again. And to be honest, thinking about it, we didn't have any GPS or anything. We were just going off of our memory of where we just traveled from, and all the signs of Miami to get us back to where we were going to South Beach. So we were a good maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours away from South Beach, because we took forever exploring and going back to downtown and just seeing the stadium and where the guy got ate with bath salts. And yeah, we were just being super fucking Dora the Explorer pretty much. Anyway, so we're on the freeway heading back, and we're literally at probably about 5 miles away from the sign of exit onto this route to go to South Beach. Well, at that time, probably about 2 to 3 miles out from the exit. Maybe 4. I was a whiles away, but I wasn't as far. So all of a sudden, like, my bike, I could feel it going a lot slower than it was before. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. So I'm like trying to like rev the gas, like, let's go. And then all of a sudden it just goes like pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was literally like 3 lanes deep, like to the left, 2 lanes away from the HOV. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, holy fucking shit, holy fucking shit. If the shit like stops on the freeway, like, I'm screwed. I'm gonna literally like be in the middle of nowhere. Like, I don't know what to do. So I was trying to like get over. I think on those, oh yes, we did have blinkers on those bikes. So I had my blinkers on and I'm like getting over. And then I make it over and like I'm trying to keep going as long as I can. And then finally, like, I'm getting off onto like this on-ramp that's gonna take me to like some other place. I don't know. I think I was trying to like get as close as I can to South Beach. So anyways, I'm on this off-ramp that's going onto another on-ramp, if that makes any sense at all. And my bike just stops. So like I let it cool down. I'm like, maybe I just exhausted it for like 5 minutes. Turn the bike off, turn it on, won't start. It's like it's not going. It's not doing anything. I'm like, oh my gosh. Do it again. Wait 20 minutes. Wait 30 minutes. Wait 20 minutes. Wait 30 minutes. Not doing anything. I'm like, fuck, dude, the gas says that there's like a full tank of gas because we just filled this up. Like, why is it not working? And then at that time, I'm just literally freaking out. Like, I'm trying to call my friends. I'm trying to like pin map like myself to them. Like, come get me. Like, I don't know where I'm at. Like, I'm literally on this off ramp, and if I look down, I just see this corner store. It's fucking in the hood. Like, I'm in like downtown fucking Miami, bitch. Like, you need to come now. Like, I was cute, you know. I'm not trying to get like sex trafficked. I'm not trying to get like raped, molested, nothing, you know. So like, I was by myself. I was so scared. And I remember this guy pulled up in this white BMW. He looked like DJ Khaled's little brother. He was chunky, but he wasn't as chunky. That's why I say little brother. And he had these fucking Jesus chains on, like Kim Kardashian has, like the Jesus headpiece. And he's like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, my bike's down. And he's like, well, if you get in my car, like, I can help you. I could take you to like where you need to go. And at that point, I'm like, well, I've already been here for like an hour and 30 minutes. So I might as well get in this fool's car and like have him take me to South Beach, Uber to meet my friends, and just say fuck the bike. But then I remember that the bike is gonna cost like $600, and I'm like, do I really want to pay that? Not really. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll deal with it. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, homie, I'm cool. So I took his number down just in case. I'm like, maybe he'll come back and get me. And so I took his number down, and he left, and I was just waiting for my friends. One of my best friends like crashed on the side of the road, like literally fell off her bike trying to do a turn to come to me, because to get to me you had to go all the way back on the freeway and go all the way back to downtown Miami and get back on the freeway, and then like the halfway point you'll meet. But like, that wasn't connecting with them for some reason. Like, I don't know what their point was, or like what they weren't getting, but they just weren't getting it. So I was just so fucking irritated. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm pretty as hell. Fucking bike stuck. It's getting darker and darker and darker by the minute. Like, I need to get off this freeway now. And then I remember I was just sitting there, like literally on the side of the brick. Like, if I fell, I would literally fall like a good 8 stories down and probably break my back, but at least I'd be like on the main road. But the thing is, like, I just didn't want to leave the bike. I really didn't want to leave the bike. So I'm waiting, and like I see all these people like honking at me and like waving, and I'm like, please. And he felt like any like juice left for my phone, because I'm like calling them. I'm like trying to figure out all these things that I could do. I'm calling my child's father at the time. I'm like, yo, like, I know you have connections in Florida. Like, get me the fuck out of here. Get me someone with a truck. get me some with the fucking trailer. Like, get me out of this fucking mess that I'm in, please. Like, I will pay anything but the 600, but I will pay anything. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I'm getting so scared, you know. And like, nothing was working out at all. Like, I was literally stranded on the side of the freeway in downtown Miami by myself. It was like 6 o'clock, then 7 o'clock, and then finally around like 7:30, I see 2 tow trucks come. And then I see like cones, like barricading the off-ramp that I'm on, so like you can't get on it. And then for like 1 lane over, and then they passed me. Well, one of the trucks passed me, and then did it for the lane going out as well. And I'm like, oh my God, like, Jesus is saving me right now. I have 2 tow trucks. I'm getting the F out of here. They're shutting down the freeway for me. I literally can't even believe like what I'm seeing right now. Like, I couldn't believe that they literally shut down the freeway to save me, to get me out. So basically they loaded up the little fucking bike on one of the tow trucks, and I got in the other tow truck, and I started charging my phone because I had no cell reception left, like, battery. I had like 2%, and I was like, thank you guys for saving me so much. I'm like, can you take me to South Beach? Like, when we got in the truck, you know. And the guy's like, no, sweetie, we just do this. You know, the state doesn't pay for all that. It's just, we take you to the nearest and safest place. That was literally their motto, and like their quote was the nearest and safest place. The nearest and safest place was another island. So then I was stranded again. They took me to this island. It was like a party island where people got on these party boats and partied like all night long. It was like a dock and shit. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, there was one light working. One light working. It was like party, I think it was called like Party Jungle. And I'm like, so he unloads my bike and he drops me off. And I'm literally there in the dark, sitting again at like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, this is the worst day ever. Literally, I was in Miami for a week, and I'm like, this is literally the worst day of my life. So I was able to charge my phone. I had 15%. I called the guy who owned the bike, and he's like, you're gonna have to pay for the towing of it. And I'm like, dude, I don't even give a fuck. Just come here and fucking get the bike. I like dropped the pin to him, and then I called an Uber, and I was out that bitch. I left the bike there. I didn't even care anymore. Like, it just wasn't enough value to, like, as valuable as my life, basically. So I Ubered back to the hotel. I walked in that bitch, and I was like, fuck all of y'all. I was like, F all y'all. Y'all suck balls. I hate each and every one of you. You guys could have drove your asses around, come and found me. Like, we could have fucking pulled that shit. Like, we would have found something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I was just so irritated. But, you know, after I got a good night's rest, I ate. I was over it. And we partied the rest of the time that we were there. But for that time being, I literally hated my life. I was so scared. It was not fun. I was so pissed off. I was just like, fuck my life, literally. I don't even think we ended up paying that much money for the tow, because it really wasn't that far away from South Beach, you know. So yeah, the trip was good, besides that time when I got stranded and I shut down downtown Miami's freeway. I still laugh about it to this day, because like, I'm fucking crazy. I'm crazy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that story time of how I shut down Miami's freeway. If you guys want to see more videos, please like and comment down below what you guys want to see. Let me know down below in the comments. Sound off what you guys want so I can give it to ya. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Go subscribe. I love each and every one of you, and